All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again. I'm very happy every time I come here to share with you some amazing concepts and topics. Previously, we have spoken about unconditional love. Today, it's not about unconditional love, but they can coexist. I am going to speak about the act of forgiveness. Just as I said about unconditional love, they sound very simple and very common, but they hold a heavy weight in our lives. A lot of things that happen, whether good or bad, the way we feel about things, whether good or bad, the mindset we carry about things, whether good or bad, all can mount to the act of forgiveness. Now, this video really means a lot to me, so I took the time to make some note to put some point down to elaborate it furthermore. How would you define forgiveness? So, forgiveness is often seen as a gift that we give others. We look at forgiveness like if we forgive somebody, we are giving the person a gift. No, that is not forgiveness. Forgiveness is rather a gift that we give ourselves. So, in order to let this dissolve in your brain, I will tell you a story. So, there is this father of two kids who always had to drive from point A to point B to drop his kids. And the road or the street or the route is very straight from A to B. So he needs to drop his kids from A, where they live, to B, where their school is, and then he goes to work. But then this father is divorced with the mother now, the mother of the kids now. And the mother of the kid is working somewhere from point A to point B. We are not going to concentrate on what the mother did to the father, but the whole point is the mother did something bad to the father, and for that reason, the father is holding a grudge. He doesn't want to see the mother, he doesn't want to talk to the mother, he doesn't want to have any encounter with the mother of his kids. So, after the divorce, he had to find a way because if he drives from point A to point B, he's going to see the mother of the kids. So, this pain, this anger, this grudge, this ill feeling in his heart is giving him ideas. I don't want to see the mother of my kids. I really don't want to see them. I need to use another route so that I don't see them. Mind you, from point A to point B, it's a very straight line. He just have to drive, get there, drop the kids, and then move to work. So maybe he's dropping the kids by 7:50, and then the next 10 minutes he can drive to his work, and then he won't be late. But now, there is something heavy in his heart. The heaviness in his heart is holding a major weight. And all he needs to do to let go of this weight is forgiveness. But here is what he does. Instead of this father to forgive the mother, he holds the grudge, thinking that if he forgives the mom, he's giving the mother a gift. Little did he know that if he forgave the mom, he's actually giving himself a gift. Now I'll tell you why. So he decided to use another point. So instead of going from point A to point B, he decided to go from A, C to B. Mind you, when he went from A to B, he got there at 7:50, dropped them, and is able to go to his work by 8 o'clock. But now, because the mother is on point A to B, he decides to drive from A to C to B, drop the kids, and then go to work. By the time he goes from A, C, B, the time is now around 8:20. 20 minutes. He had to always, Monday to Friday, he had to spend extra free 20 minutes, all because he did not want to forgive. Now, me as the third person on the side watching, who do you think the forgiveness is going to benefit? The man or the woman? The woman is okay. She's regardless still living on the point A to B. Whether you go from point A, C, D, F to B, she's still there. She does what she wants to do, eats what she wants to eat. She can move from that point and go and see her kids without any problem. But you, the one with the pain, you, the one with the anger, you, the one with the weight, you, the one who holds the key to forgiveness, will have to sacrifice your free will from moving from point A to point B by going through A, C, B. This story just has to give you a concrete idea of what holding on does to you. The act of forgiveness is one of the principles of unconditional love. You being able to forgive something, you being able to forgive some organization, you being able to forgive your friend, you being able to forgive your spouse, you being able to forgive your parent, you being able to forgive your children is actually you giving yourself a gift of freedom rather than you giving them a gift. Look at somebody like Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela was one of the most powerful men of our history. He was the president of South Africa after being jailed for 27 years. Nelson Mandela was protested against by the same people that he showed unconditional love to. He was arrested and he was sent to jail for 27 years. After he came back from jail after 27 years, every person in their right capacity should hold some grudge, should say that, well, you people, I wanted to fight for you, but you couldn't fight for me, and then I was taken to jail. But when he came back, the first act that he gave out was to forgive. He forgave the entire system of South Africa. He forgave the whole population, everybody in South Africa. He opened his heart to forgive. And no, that doesn't make him weak. That actually makes him very strong. You need some certain strength to forgive. I mean, let's not take it light. Imagine you having to forgive your cheating husband or your cheating wife. That doesn't mean that you're weak. You need some strength. You need some mental building, some mental construction to be able to even process the fact of forgiving a cheating partner. And if you do that, you are rather going to benefit from the joy rather than giving out the gifts. Looking more into it, what has forgiveness done to humanity? Just like unconditional love, my theory was that unconditional love is going to open a lot of doors, and forgiveness is going to set you free. So unconditional love and the act of forgiveness, they pretty much coexist. You need to forgive. If today I will mention names, if Russia and Ukraine or Ukraine and Russia forgave each other, there wouldn't be war. If the divorced man and the divorced woman forgave each other, probably they will still be married. If the player and his agent were having some sort of forgiveness, they will probably be working together. If Gaza and Palestine and Israel forgave each other, the whole idea, the whole concept of war wouldn't even commence. Now, put the act of forgiveness in every situation and every equation. You will see how it's going to work. You are not talking to your best friend because they did something that really hurt you. You are not talking to your neighbor because they said something that really hurt you. You are not talking to your colleague because they did something that really hurt you. But who is still being hurt whilst you are still holding the grudge? I think it is you. And I think if you let go, if you forgive, you will be free. It is a gift that you need to buy for yourself. It is an expensive gift. Do not see it as a gift you are giving the other party, but see it as a gift you are giving yourself. Today's video is going to be really short, and as you can see, I'm pretty much coming close to the end. In the beginning, we were talking about unconditional love. Today, we are talking about the acts of forgiveness. These two play rolling role. Now, before I end my whole entire story, there is this beautiful quote that I want to give you from Martin Luther King. He said, "Forgiveness is not an occasional act, it is a constant attitude." So it is not something that you have to do it on occasions. You need to do it constantly. Remember, it doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you're dumb. It means you're strong. You have a better constructed mental ability. In order to forgive somebody, your heart needs to be big, your soul needs to be wide. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is your favorite host, Akosa. If you really did enjoy this video, I hope you like, you subscribe, write a comment. Let me know what you think about the act of forgiveness. Who do you have to forgive, and who owes you forgiveness? Until then, see you. Bye.